Hello and welcome to the second highlights package of the 2023 season. Today is a clash of the two unbeaten teams in the league, Avoncroft and Netherton. Avoncroft have made a couple of changes to the team this week, with Alex Brunt coming in along with Joe Ingle at keeper. Those changes has meant that Al Brunt is opening the batting and is as usual hitting a few boundaries early on in the innings, and Dan Elliott has retained his slot at the top of the order. It's an absolutely glorious sunny day here at the Croft. Avoncroft won the toss and decided to bat. The track looks really nice and dry, and it should be a good day's batting. Netherton have started really well, bowling some really tight overs. Dan Elliott looking to put Al Brunt on strike whenever he can. Al looks as though he's got that one away nicely. Just dropped that one away down to third man for a single. And Al's played a little defensive shot there, just feathered it through to the keeper. Unusual for Al to play a sort of defensive shot early on in the innings, but there we go. Brings Josh Cowan to the crease. He's promptly clipped that one away off his pads, down through square for 2 runs. Bowling's gone through very quickly there. A lot of noise in the field today, which is good to see. A lot of energy from both teams. Scoring still quite slow as the bowling's been really tight. Well, that slipped through. I think that's going to run away for 4. Yeah. Oh, bowler goes big on that one. Let's clip that one away nicely. They're going to run through for 2 more. Bowling again, big shout for LBW. Not given. Oh, looks like Josh has clipped that one up in the air. This is the end of Josh Cowan. Croft faltering a little bit, 27 for 2 from 5. That does bring Will Baker to the crease. Unbeaten this year, Will. Scored about 110, 115 runs. Yet to be out. So whatever happens today, his average will be over 100. He's clipped that one nicely off his hips for another single. Bowling again. Oh, he's jagged down on that one. Big shouts, big shouts. Lots of shouts from the field generally for LBW today. He's punched that one down, but it's been fielded. No run there, I don't think. He's clipped that one away. Oh, that's a beautiful shot for 4 runs. He's clipped that one down. It's been picked up down at third man. Oh, he's been strangled down leg side. That sees the end of Will Baker for 8. Croft faltering big time now at 35 for 3. That brings Duncan Rope to the crease. Always like to watch the running with Duncan and Dan. There's a lot of yes-nos generally. Dan's still struggling to find the middle of his bat. Oh, Duncan stroked that one away lovely. Again, some interesting running. And into Dan. Oh, Dan's missed that one. Unfortunately the fielder was in the way, but luckily I got a side angle. That sees the end of Dan Elliott, with the score still only on 37 on the 7th over. That brings Ben Warwick to the crease to bat with Duncan. I think these two will probably run a little bit better anyway. And they're just milking a few singles just to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Good running there from Ben. Duncan continuing to accumulate some runs, and we really do need a good partnership here. Oh, bowler toss that one in at the stumps, looking for a run out. Big shout for LBW. Not given. See how that looks on slow-mo. Difficult to say. It looks like it hit him probably outside the line there actually. Oh, and he's got hold of that one. I think that one's possibly clipped the tree on the way through. That's gone away for 4. Lovely shot. Gone for a quick single. Oh no, didn't make it. That sees the end of Ben Warwick. Croft now 49 for 5. At this point I'd say Avoncroft are in a lot of trouble. I mean, it's been some great bowling from Netherton in this game so far, but with Joe Ingle back at the crease, having had a week off last week, hopefully he can score some runs. Duncan's keeping the strike, and it was close, but he's just flicked that one away for 4 more runs. Another big shout from Netherton, appealing to the league umpires, but nothing given. That's the second one though, so sometimes you can see that there's an accumulation when they are hitting the pads, and the umpires will often give them out. So Joe Ingle, oh no, that's Joe gone. LBW given out by the league umpires, brings in the new duck graphic for the first duck of the season. At this point Avoncroft are in a world of pain. Al Richardson's in, good batsman, but we are really down to the bowlers already, and not yet made 100. Still quite a lot of noise in the field. Oh, he's got hold of that one. That's an absolute beautiful shot. It's gone away for 4 more runs. That one's going to run away again. Just the single. Al Rich defending. Croft just desperately need a partnership of just 50 just to try and post a score to make a competitive total to bowl that. Oh, Rich put that up. Looks as though that might have been put down. Another big shout for LBW. Not given. Oh no. That's Al Rich and gone. Looks like he just missed a straight one. It's just gone straight through. There's a death rattle behind him. So that's the end of Al Richardson, bringing Paul Athey to the crease. We're still 20 odd runs away from 100. Paul's a very capable batsman though, and I think if he can stay there with Duncan, still capable of making maybe 150, gives our bowlers something to go at. So bowler in again. Some good running. Another single. Duncan's cut that one away. That's another single. Just keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Paul flicked that one off his pads. I think that's going to run away for 4. There's been some top bowling here today from Netherton in this sunny conditions. Bowler going straight through Paul there. Duncan flicked another one off. His pads down to fine leg for another run. It's a big shout. Desperate for another LBW, appealing to this league umpire, but he's not having any of it. Another big shout. Difficult to say on that one, but interestingly enough, the bowler didn't even, he just assumed that was out. So, and this time the umpire agrees with him. That sees the end of Duncan just making it over 100. That brings the father-son partnership together. Paul Athey with his son Matt could really just do with adding as many to the total as we can from these two. Scoreboard's ticking over really nicely at this stage. Paul's just flicked that one away off his pads. 4 more runs. Bowler in again. Paul straight bat. 2 more. Good running from these two. No, 3. No, it looks like that did run away for 4 in the end. Chip that one away. That's 2 more. Always good to see when Paul brings out the little paddle sweep to flick it around the corner. 2 more to the total. Drop that down. Big shout. Big dive. I think he would have been out had he been hit, if he'd been a direct hit. Oh, the paddle sweeps out again from Paul. Always shows he's in good touch when he brings that out. I do remember the game against Malvern where he brought it home for us, using that shot to great effect back in the day. Matt's playing some lovely shots around the patch as well at the moment. Looks as though he's trying to catch up with his dad on the score. Another lovely shot from Matt. That's going to go away for 4 runs. Interesting in the game at the moment because these two are pushing towards a 50 partnership, which would be fantastic. But the momentum's just sort of moving a little bit towards the Croft. From looking like we were going to struggle to make 100, we could easily get over 150 now. And that was a beautiful shot from Matt Athey. Oh, Paul's just feathered that one through to the keeper. Well, that was a terrific 52 run partnership from those two. That's put us in a really, well, good position is difficult to say, but it's a position that means that the bowlers have got something to go at. With 1 wicket left, it's good to see Matt trying out all the shots, running down the track. Taking that one away for 4 more runs. Bowler looking a little bit exasperated. Goes again. And there's 2 runs there. Yeah, top running. So, Ant Pittam. Oh, he's clubbed one straight down the ground. That's 4 more. Vital runs that we're gathering here. And looking to take a quick single, but Matt sent him back. He's chipped that one away. Looking for 2 more. Top run in here from these two. Pushing the score up towards 170. Oh, and that's unlucky. Just caught that one on the top of the bat, and that's caught and bowled. That sees the end of the Croft. 170 all out after 32 overs. Some thoughts from Matt Athey?
Well, needed a couple of runs at the end to get a respectable score. Luckily, me and my dad were able to put a decent partnership up at the end to get us a decent score so we could defend.
Ball in again, edged and gone. That's an absolute beauty. Different angle, just clipped it through. Doesn't make any mistakes. There it is in slow-mo. Ball in again, still in the first over. Oh, and that is an unbelievable catch from Al Brunt. 5 for 2. Maybe this miraculous chance is on different angle. Well, that really shows the quality of Al Brunt's catch. It shows the little momentum that was generated from that 50 partnership from Matt Athey and Paul Athey, and this really seems to have fired up Paul for his opening spell. So Josh, first over, up the hill. Still a lot of noise in the field, which is good. Massive shout, big shout, trying to convince the umpires, yes, and he's given him. Batsman's still not impressed, but these league umpires seem to know what they're doing. And that's really rattled Netherton, 5 for 3. From where the Croft were at less than 100 for 6, this is just an amazing turnaround, driven very much by the father and son partnership of the Atheys, and that's Paul's just brought another one down, nipped in, scattered the stumps. The Croft boys absolutely ecstatic. He's just firing them down now. Looks like he can take a wicket on every ball he's taken. Dropped that one down to third man, but Will Baker's there safely in. Straight through to the keeper. Just flipped that one off his pads, but safely fielded. Another one's gone through, but I think Will Baker will pick that one up as well. Nothing's getting through. There's a lot of noise in the field from the Croft. Everyone seems right up for the challenge today. Chasing that one down. Big chase. That's superb fielding, kept that down to 2 runs. Josh continuing from the bottom, that one kept low. Paul goes in for the top, another big LBW shout. Oh, Netherton in all kinds of trouble now at 12 for 5. I've seen the Croft quite as fired up on as they are in this game. There's a lot of noise in the field. Joe Ingle behind the stumps seems to be getting into the batsman's head a little bit as well. Ball in again, fired right up. Up on him there. Another one gone away. Oh, it's just gone over the top of Ben Warwick. It's unlucky, he's going to race away to the boundary for 4. Goes again. Big shout. Didn't get an under edge, but so Josh continuing from the bottom end. So these two batsmen building a little bit of a partnership. Could do with nipping one of these out if we can. Still not a lot of runs to bowl at today. Chip that one away. Running out in the field. Oh, what a save that is as well. Save another run. The Croft fielders diving on everything. And Pittham calling for the ball. It's good to see the way that they're fielding today from the Croft. He's got hold of that one. That one's raced away for 4. Big shout from Josh for LBW. Very difficult to see from this angle. Pleading with the league umpire, but not given this time. Paul still going at it from the top end. Seeking out that fifer. Top edge on that one. I think that was going to go away to the boundary for 4 more. Another big shout. And the batsman thinking he got a bat on that, and the umpire agrees. Josh still toiling away from the bottom end. There's still good amount of noise in the field. So Paul didn't quite make his fourfer, but he's really done the damage, and that brings Dan Elliott to the top end. It's gone up. Al Rich underneath it. Oh, he's just unlucky. He didn't quite read it, I don't think. But they keep it down to 2. Another strangle down the leg side. Just come off his hip pad, I think. No, not given out. More top fielding from Duncan Roke. Josh is still working from the top end. And that one was fielded nicely in the deep by Will Baker. Dan still working away from the top. Another big shout. Not given. Ooh, that one cupped a lot lower. The batsman's really got hold of that one. These two really building a partnership. Partnership's already at around 60. So we really need to break it if we can. Oh, that's an absolute beauty. Just caught the toe end of the bat. That sees the end of a mad knee for 23. A really good 23. Well, that leaves Netherton 72 for 6. Still very tight. Another big shout for an edge. Not given. So, Al Richardson with some leg spin from the top end. Shout from the field that he can bowl the flippers and the wrong uns. He's flicked that one up. It's gone all the way up. Dan Elliott takes it in the deep. That sees the end of my mood. So 83 for 7. At this point you've got to say that the Avoncroft team are probably favourites to win this from an unlikely position. So with Al Richardson taking over from the playing field end, that brings Dan from the pavilion end. And he's flipped that one away. Right down towards the pavilion for 4 runs. Al Rich in from the top again. Oh, that's an absolute cracking caught and bowled. That sees the end of Asad Hussain, who has built a terrific partnership earlier in this innings. 89 for 8. Last 2 wickets to go. So Dan in from the bottom. He's got a little edge on that. And again, no mistake behind the stumps from Joe Ingle. Feel the game is pretty much all over now. Last wicket stand. They're just absolutely hitting at everything. That one's gone all the way over the pavilion. 6 runs. And that's another 6. So they're just hitting everything they can at the moment, but I think the end is nigh. It's gone big again. That one's gone right out of the ground, didn't clip the tree this time, so that's 6 runs. That's gone straight through. Dan still bowling from the bottom. Smashed that one away right over the top of the pavilion, and that's 6 more. So Al Rich, it's gone up in the air. Who's going to be under it? Who else? Paul Athey. That's the end of the game. Avoncroft win the game by 55 runs. I leave you with the thoughts of Paul Athey.
Yeah, great effort today. Good performance from all the lads. Nice to when we found ourselves against it a little bit early on, a few wickets down, we battled well, got ourselves a good score, good energy in the field, and shared the wickets around. So really pleasing.
Pleased that your son got more runs than you?
He's got to get some time, so it's nice for him to get on the board for a change.
Thanks very much. As ever, please don't forget to like and subscribe.